Are you feeling trapped in your own home? You know what I mean. You want to sell your home, or you may need to sell your home, but you're feeling stuck. Your home no longer fits your lifestyle. It's similar to that old pair of jeans you may have tucked in the back of the closet, the ones that you plan on pulling out and relive your glory days, where you are going to slide them on or probably jump in them or wiggle them on, and no short of a miracle, you're able to fasten the button. They don't quite fit the way they did years ago when you bought them, but you're in them. They're not very comfortable. Similarly, your home. You're in your home, but it's not quite the fit that it was for you when you purchased it years ago. It's not as comfortable for you. You're in spaces, or there are places in your home you haven't seen in months. Or maybe you have a new addition to the family and you need a larger place. You are thinking about selling your home and moving on to your next destination. But I know what you're thinking, Tracy, I really am ready to sell. But I'm hearing so many things on the local, the national, the world news. I just don't know what to do. Not to mention the interest rates, the lack of inventory. Even if I were to list my home, where am I going to go? I understand that confusion and even frustration. And in this video, we're going to help you calm some of your concerns, and we're going to help you realize that right now is a great time, maybe one of the best times to sell your home. And I know you can't wait to hear why. Because I'm sure if you're if you're watching this video, you're considering selling your home, even with the interest rates, the prices, and the lack of inventory. Here's your pop quiz. Which age group do you think is making major moves? 18 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, or 55 to 64? Now stick with me, hang with me to the end, and I'm going to reveal the answer of why this particular age group is making moves. Now, why don't you grab a chair, have a seat, and let's talk about why right now is the best time for you to sell your home and make your move. Are you ready? Hi, I'm Tracy Sorrell with the DFW Life, and I have the privilege of visiting with homeowners on a fairly regular basis who are ready to sell their home. But I know they have some hesitancy. They have some reasons why they're not quite sure if this is the right time. Yes, the interest rates are higher. Yes, we have a shortage in inventory, and the prices are probably higher than you paid for your home originally, but you are still ready to make that move. And thinking about where you're going to go next, well, that's the easy part. The part that's not so easy is discovering and coming up with a plan and a strategy to help you get there. Whether you're thinking about selling your home in 9 days or 9 weeks, we want to help you. Give us a call, comment below, shoot us an email, and we're going to walk with you and devise the best plan for you to sell your home in spite of the interest rates, the prices, and the lack of inventory. And if this is your first time to this channel, subscribe below, press the bell, and you'll be notified anytime something is going down around town, around our DFW Metroplex. Now, back to selling your home. During a time when you may have been told, you may have read, or you may think this is not the best time to make your move. Now to the fun part, the why and the how. Why are people moving, and how are they moving with the interest rates, the price, and the inventory? Well, let's tackle the why. People who are selling their homes now, they're ready to live their life somewhere else. I mean, it's fairly simple. Their lifestyle has changed, and they probably fall in one of these 4 categories under the heading of the 4 Ds: death, divorce, downsize, and oftentimes death and divorce lead to downsizing. And you just don't need the space anymore. You purchased the home years ago with other people in mind. You wanted to be in the best schools, the best location, the best amenities and features. But right now, the home just doesn't fit anymore. There are probably places in your home you haven't seen in months. Your lifestyle has changed, and you want to buy a home that you want. So you need to sell your home so you can buy your home, your dream home, at the lake, on the beach, with the beautiful mountain views, wherever your dream is, that's where you want to live, and you've earned the right to do that. And the fourth D, remember there are four, so we have death, divorce, downsizing. Well, the fourth one is, hey honey, we have a new deduction. We're pregnant and your family is growing. So in that case, you need a larger space. And you know what? Here's a real strong motivation that we're noticing that people who are selling their home is the need for that extra support. People are moving hundreds of miles to be where family is. They want the support because in the world that we live in, you kind of need it. Whether you have a growing family and you want your parents there, you want your cousins, you want just family and friends around you while you grow and raise your family, or if you're downsizing, you just might want to be closer to your kiddos, closer to the grandchildren. Maybe you want to move closer to your family for medical support. You know, if it's a death or divorce, whatever the situation, there is something so special about being surrounded with a nucleus of people who love and support you. And that's one of the destinations that people are going to once they sell their homes. They're going to where family is. And if you are among that special group of grandparents and you're moving to be closer to your family and those grandchildren, you are going to be so excited, amazed, and impressed at the 55 plus communities. And we're talking the active 55 plus communities, independent living. There's so many options out there, and you're going to be so excited that you stop waiting for the perfect time and decided now is the time for you to make your move. Oh, let me share with you the top 5 reasons people are selling their homes. Take a look at this. 21%, I mean, look, 21% of the people are moving just to be closer to their family and friends. That shows you how important support is to the people who are deciding not only are they going to sell their home, but where they're going to go once their home is sold. And then you have the second group, 11%, are the people who are retired. Now, the how. How are people selling their homes, getting a new home with the interest rates, the lack of inventory, and the rising prices of homes? This is how. Return on investment. Think about it. Your initial investment of your closing costs and your down payment compared to the return on your investment, your equity. Chances are you're sitting on a big pile of cash that you can use to purchase your next home, your dream home, wherever it might be. Let's talk about affordability, which is code for the price is too high. If you've owned your home for the past 10, 20, 30 years, yes, your next place will probably be higher than the price you paid for your home. In fact, I don't know anything that hasn't increased in price over the last 30 years. So can we reason together? Can we just agree to embrace the change? Yes, your next home is going to be more than the home that you paid for, but here it is. Here is how you come out on top. All of that equity you've gained, that pile of cash, where you're going to take a chunk of it and apply it to the higher price home that you're going to move into, and that will make your new home more affordable. Now, as far as the interest rates, well, they are higher than maybe you're comfortable with. Maybe you've become accustomed to. They're higher than what they were, but they're not as high as they have been historically. But this is how you can enjoy a lower interest rate. Now, I know some of you are waiting for the election, you're praying and you're hoping, but now you can get that lower interest rate. Let's say, for example, you've been pre-approved, you're getting a loan, which you may not get much of a loan because you have so much equity, but you're getting a loan. And for the sake of math, your interest rate is 7%. Well, if you do a 2-1 buy down, your first year you experience 5%. Your second year you experience 6%. Hopefully that third year interest rates have fallen and you can refinance. You know what they say, buy the house, date the rate. And let's think of it this way. If you are waiting for the interest rates to just go down naturally, and you and about 1,000 other people are waiting for the interest rates to drop, what do you think that's going to happen with the houses? The price will increase, your negotiation power will decrease because now we have a supply and demand. It's going to be running of the bulls. Everybody is rushing out to get the home because they've been waiting for this one magical moment to have a lower interest rate. But you can have that lower rate today and move on to your next place. You know, the one thing you can change is the interest rate. Once you buy the house, well, you can't change the price. So we're going to focus on how you can experience that lower interest rate. So with the equity in your home plus a lower interest rate, you've got the best of both worlds. Sellers are really negotiating terms that are very favorable to the buyer. And yes, they may expect the same from you, but remember, you've got the secret weapon. You've got a huge amount of equity that you can use to negotiate with. Now let me share a story with you about one of my clients who really wants to move, wants to sell her home, but a little fearful of making the wrong decision. I mean, no one wants to be on the wrong side of right. She wanted to make sure, is this the right time, the right interest rate, the right price, the right inventory? And we finally decided this is the right time because she was waiting around for the inventory to increase. She waited around for the interest rates to lower and for the prices to lower, and none of those things happened. Well, long story short, we were able to get her into her dream home. And for her, it was new construction because there's so many concessions that these builders are offering. She got all three. She got the home she wanted, the lower price she wanted, with the lower interest rate she wanted, because sometimes these builders are offering fixed rates to move into their homes. Do you remember at the beginning of the video, I asked you which age group is making serious moves? 18 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, or 55 to 64? Well, the age group making serious moves is 55 through 64. Listen, I get it. Moving and selling your home right now can seem uneasy. But if you have watched this video, you have pretty much made up your mind. You're ready to make that move. You're ready to list your home. You're ready to sell. So if you're thinking about listing your home, selling your home, give me a call, shoot me an email, send me a comment. I want to be able to help you come up with a great strategy of how you can sell your home, top dollar, of course, have great terms during the sale of your home, even if a buyer asks you for concessions. Well, you've got so much equity, you can give up just a little bit of concession if that's what it takes, if that's the price to pay for your new dream home, to live where you want to go. And guess what? We're going to work on that interest rate. We're going to try to get you the best of both worlds so you can live your life where you want to live.